What's good, YouTube? We back with another video, and today we finna talk about the top foods that we consume in America that can lead to heart disease and possibly give you a heart attack. I feel like this is a great video to do because in America we consume things at a high rate that we might be unaware that can cause serious damage to our bodies. So therefore, if you're new here, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. If not, we finna get into it, man. Let's get it. So number 10 on the list that can cause some serious damage to the heart is dairy. Dairy. Yes, dairy is scary, man. If you don't know, now you know. Consuming dairy at a high rate can lead to some serious problems when it comes to your heart. So definitely be careful when you're consuming dairy. I know a lot of y'all love the ice cream and cheese and, sour creams, whatever, etc., etc. But be careful when you consuming that dairy because it can lead to heart disease and heart attacks. So the number 9 spot, the number 9 food item that can cause serious damage to the heart is margarine. I know y'all love y'all butter, putting it in a skillet, putting it on top of pancakes, waffles, food, whatever, grits, etc., etc. But be careful when you consuming margarine because consuming this type of food item at a high rate is another food item that can cause serious damage. So yes, the number 9 spot goes to margarine. So the number 8 spot goes to high salt snacks. And what I mean by that is, pretzels, bunch of chips, bunch of junk that has a lot of sodium. We are only supposed to consume 2,000 milligrams of sodium per day. But in America, people are doing quadruple that. So you have to be cautious and be aware and pay attention to your sodium intake. But the number 8 spot goes to high salt snacks. The number 7 spot, one of Americans' favorite food items, pizza. Yes, pizza. The thing about pizza, it has a combination of terrible things in one that Americans love oh so much. From the cheese to the bread to the processed meat, that combination alone leads to a high sodium intake, what also leads to heart disease and heart attacks. So yes, if you are a pizza monster, you need to watch how much pizza you consume because the more pizza you consume, the more likely it is for you to get heart disease and a heart attack. So be careful, man. So yes, pizza. The number 6 spot goes to fast food burgers. So yes, this is another food item that Americans love oh so much, but it's very bad for the heart, especially consuming it at a high rate. So be careful when you consuming fast food burgers because it contains a lot of sodium. And it has a combination of things from cheese, the bread, and the additives and nitrates from the burger. So be careful when you're consuming fast food burgers. That is another one that is bad for the heart and is linked to heart disease and heart attacks. So the 5th spot, one of my favorites when I was a kid, but I had to get rid of it, is ice cream. Ice cream is another one. It's high in cholesterol. It leads to weight gain, etc., etc. Ice cream is another one that is bad for the heart and is linked to heart disease. So if you are an ice cream lover like I used to be, please be careful when you're consuming ice cream at a higher rate. So the food item that gets the number 4 spot goes to white bread. I used to love white bread. I used to eat it a lot. And I'm happy that, I tossed that lifestyle out the window. Because white bread is another one that is bad for the heart, and could lead to some serious damage if you're consuming it in a high quantity. So now, do you guys see what I'm saying when I say a lot of us in America, in this world, are consuming these things that's on this list together, combination, and even a lot separately? So that's why I'm telling you, this is why you got to be aware of these things. because a lot of you guys are consuming these things that's on this list back to back 3-4 times a day. So be careful. And if you consume white bread, chill out, take it easy. So the number 3 spot goes to fried foods. Now, my people love consuming this more than a lot of other cultures, but it's a lot of other cultures that love fried foods as well. But fried foods is terrible for the heart. Terrible. One of the fastest way if you want to get a heart attack is eat a bunch of fried foods. It damages your arteries. It's not good. So when it comes to fried foods, I'm begging people to stop, especially at high quantities. No reason to be consuming a lot of fried foods in today's time. Is not good, especially on the heart. So if you consume fried foods at a high rate, relax. Your sodium intake is supposed to be 2,000 milligrams only per day. I think only 1 piece of chicken, 2 pieces of chicken covers the whole daily, and that's your first meal. So you gotta understand, a lot of y'all are eating 5,000 to 6,000 milligrams of sodium per day, constantly, which causes an overload on your heart. So relax, look at your sodium. So the number 2 spot we gonna give to sugary drinks. This is another one that Americans love so much and are addicted to. From the energy drinks, the sodas, sugary juices, but these are bad for the heart. I literally seen somebody drink like a 3-4 pack of energy drinks in like a row. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, are you unaware? It's crazy. So if you're an energy drink connoisseur, a soda drinking legend, you need to relax, because all this does is put damage on your heart and definitely can lead you to the emergency room. So yes, please be careful with the sugary drinks. Go natural if possible. No added sugars. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the added sugars in the energy drinks. It's not good for you. So the number 1 food item that is linked to heart disease goes to processed meats, hot dogs, sandwich meats. All that junk y'all love to eat with a bunch of nitrates and poison. This is number 1. And in America, a lot of us love this a lot. So with that being said, if you are consuming this at a high rate, you need to relax. So can you imagine all the things I just listed? A nitrated hot dog with an energy drink mixed with some salty chips. Now you understanding this combination? Then their second meal might be pizza with a soda. Do you understand this combination? So yes, you want to be careful and understand what you're doing when you're consuming. You're not a child. This video is for adults. You're not a child. Stop putting just anything in your mouth. Watch what you eat. Look at the sodium intake. Look at the sugar intake. Next time you drink a soda, look at that bottle. You're way over your added sugar limit. So understand, in America, if we're not killing each other, we're killing ourselves. So this is one of the reasons how we kill ourselves, through consuming a bunch of junk. So be careful. Watch what you eat. Nobody's perfect, but we got to stop consuming these things at a high rate. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. And like always, I will be back with more content. It's your boy King Kirk, and I'm out.